gentlemen, it's time for halftime with the Penn State Blue Band. So normally, season, our last halftime show is a best of show that's voted on by the current members of the Blue Band. Well, fans, this year's edition of the Blue Band unanimously thought it was a better idea to do a best of Bundy halftime show today. So go back with me in the Blue Band time machine to the night of January 1st, 1983. Penn State is playing Georgia in the Sugar Bowl. And Dick Bundy is a third-year graduate assistant and is thinking how amazing it will be to have the Blue Band perform a halftime show with some music he has arranged and drill he's written. But much like tonight, it's bittersweet because he and his wife Chris think this is going to be the last season with the Blue Band. Well, tonight we go back to that Superdome field and perform the Blue Band's 1983 Sugar Bowl halftime show opener, a medley of James Bond music. That particular Sugar Bowl was, seeing our players lift Coach Paterno to their shoulders and carry him off the field as Penn State won its first national championship. In the years leading up to that, Dick Bundy had played trombone in the Blue Band, graduated from Penn State, was a member of the United States Continental Army Band, taught Bundy's Bandies up at Iroquois High School in Erie, and then returned to Penn State in 1980 to pursue a doctorate in music education. Now fans, if Dr. Bundy had written the script, and for the past 18 years he has written every one, except this one, he would tell me to recognize our amazing staff who has worked hard this season to guide this group of Nittany Lion Blue Band members to being voted #1 best band in the USA Today College Football Fan Index. We thank our student staff, Alexa Hoffman, Joe Leone, Drew Lobriato, Matt Gagliardi, and John Turoni. Special thanks to former administrative assistant Karen Walk for all her help in Dr. Bundy's retirement events this year. We thank our volunteer staff, including David Cree, Darren Thornton, Kent Martin, Chad Francis, Kelly Bravarchek, Luke Skirpon, Christopher Kimmel, Wesley McCall, Jim Lawrence, and Anne-Marie Mouse. Our current administrative assistant is Vicki Plower. For almost 20 years, our silk instructor and choreographer, Charlie Roby. For 20 years, our major and choreographer, Heather Dean. For 31 years, our percussion arranger and instructor, Dr. David Busminski. And for 33 years on staff, currently our band front coordinator, Kathy Famine. This year's graduate assistant is Robert Hickey. The assistant director is Dr. Carter Biggers, and it is 10th year on staff, the assistant director of the athletic bands and the person coordinating today's halftime show, Gregory Drain. Let's give them all a big Penn State thank you for all they do for Penn State and the Blue Band. So let's go back now in the time machine and move forward to 1985. Dr. Bundy is now the assistant director of the Blue Band under Director Emeritus Dr. Nancy Neal. We asked the staff to pick their favorite Bundy arrangement, and they picked this tune to feature our Blue Band Soaps Touch of Blue and Blue Sapphire Rachel Reese, first performed in 1985, another James Bond movie theme, A View to a Kill. At this time, we'd like Dr. Bundy to come down from the ladder and meet with the president of our Penn State Blue Band, Stephen Payne, our senior drum major, Christopher Sturgey, and all our other hard-working student officers. They're going to hold up some of the many well wishes and proclamations we've received from all levels of government, from the state down to local, and many other organizations as well, thanking him for all his accomplishments. And next they will present him, which is a traditional gift, a marching band lore, a bass drum head signed by all the current members of the Blue Band, thanking him for all he has done. So let's give a big round of applause and thank you to our student officers. And fans, please join me in thanking this edition of the Blue Band for all they have done to honor Dr. Bundy and Penn State this season. Thanks to the Blue Band. Up to the ladder, I'd like to ask all current and former students of Dr. Bundy's to stand and wave. I know some of Bundy's bandies from Erie are here. I know hundreds of Blue Band alumni are here. Some he marched with and many more he taught. And maybe you're someone that's worked with Dr. Bundy here at Penn State or in the community. Or how about if you just loved what he has done for Penn State, stand and wave and tell Dr. Bundy how much he has meant to you and Penn State. And so to Bundy, for the thousands you have educated on this field and other places, and to the millions those lessons have impacted, with all you have done for Penn State, you're the inspiration.
On their email?
Well, sir, here we are. As your announcer and your friend, I have just one request. We hope that you take your own advice and carpe the heck out of India each and every day with your wife Chris and your wonderful family, so many of whom are here to celebrate tonight. We hope you enjoy the crescendo of your time together. As much as you love them, we know that you will always love Penn State, the Nittany Lions, and this organization. Thank you so much for everything you do. And for the final time here in Beaver Stadium under the direction of Dr. O. Richard Bundy, ladies and gentlemen, the
RBC!